Duck a luck a luck, man. What's up? Yeah, you're still starting in the top 5, though. And we're live, by the way. I haven't done one of these live streams in a long while. It's not... He didn't make it. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. It's probably like one of the... Dude, I'm guessing it's something to do with the new game, like a pre-order bonus or something. I don't know. We could ask him. So it looks like D. Austin starting on top again. Now, I've done the math. He cannot win the championship no matter what happens. It's down to Brody and you and MG. You guys are starting 4th, 5th, and 8th. D. Austin. D must stand for dominate. Yeah, it's all pretty close up there for the top 5. Oh, I posted I posted that link in the wrong spot. Oh well. There we go. Go over? Oh, I mean, there's probably going to be a safety car. Alright, we got the warm-up lap. Sorry, I'm doing something on my phone real fast. Friday. I didn't see any reason to pay extra. I don't use the multiplayer liveries or any of that stuff, so I don't need extra pit coin or, you know. Alrighty. What race is this? We're at Silverstone. Race 14 of 16. It's a close battle up front in the leaders. And actually, MG has dropped out. Really, it's he hasn't dropped out completely because there are a couple of races left, but Brody and Duck are only 7 points apart for the championship if you're just tuning into this series. And this will be race number 25 total over 2 seasons of Midfield Runners Cup Junior division. Midfield Runners Cup main division is finishing up season 11, been around since 2019, and we are transferring, like Duck mentioned, over to the new game, F122. I guess it'll probably be the beginning of August when season 12 starts, and season 3 for Division 2 here, the junior division. Well, the draft in between, that'll be fun. We'll probably try to do something live with that, make some kind of little event of it. I don't know. Vols is, I think, wanting to handle the lottery thing with that. All right, they're lining up here, guys. We've got 13 guys coming down to the start. Let's hope everybody's internet is good tonight. The last time I tried to stream, my internet sucked. Yeah, I see that. That happens at the start line quite a bit. All right. Wait, what's... Oh, it's showing everybody in the wrong spots now for me. Oh, it reset. And away we go. Top two fighting it out, and third and fourth, Temptation with Brody. Everybody's single file there now. Got somebody going wide back there. Looks like Tony went wide and is... He's still going though. Clutch is wide in that one. Things cycling up near the front, but we've got a battle here for 7th and 8th. Puddle and Corbin. Corbin to the inside. Maybe a little bit of contact there. Not sure. The cops coming around. Everybody's going to start to single file here. This will be one of those races where probably a lot of penalties, and it starts to spread out really quickly. It's hard to stay wheel to wheel here for very long. Already! Oh, man. Temptational, sensational. Into the wall. That's going to be our first safety car. It's a virtual safety car. Dang, Tip. That's too bad. Sounds like Duck had a good view of it. I did not. I caught the tail end of it. Looks like Dewey's trying to race you under the VSC here. Yeah, the game does mess that up quite often. AJ Mackey into the pits. Oh my gosh, Duck. Intense. We are back to green flag racing here. Midfield Runners Cup Division 2. Austin leads. Sirah by 1 second over Brody 1 second, and Duck 8/10. Brody has the lead in the championship by 7 points over Duck. Ooh, Duck went really wide there. And there's some battle going on back here. SFDPD and Clutch. Clutch's car is really having connection issues there. And Sirah. Brody getting a little faster here. Whoa. Hit it when it shows the car in one spot and then flips over to another. Oh, and Clutch is back there. Okay, it's impossible to watch from his point of his camera. Dewey is keeping up with Duck there. And there it is, Dewey going to the inside. in the back stretch. Neatly done. Duck not trying to force the issue this early. There's a reason he's in second in the championship. Consistency. And while we were watching that action, MG got by Puddle. Oh, but incurs a penalty. Highest running car on mediums. They are approaching Corbino's world as well here. It's a three-way battle. Meanwhile, Duck managing to keep within DRS of Dewey, who has moved into DRS range of Brody. That's for third, fourth, and fifth up there. Let's see if... Whoa, Corbin, trouble in the S's. That's going to allow MG and Puddle to close the gap here. It's a DRS train. Let's see how bad it hurts Corbin. Are they both going to get by or just the one? Oh, looked like a little move by Corbin there. And yes, they both get through. MG and Puddle running a train on Corbin. Look how fast they separate. 3-second time penalty to Corbin. 3 guys with penalties already, as predicted earlier in the broadcast. Usually a lot of penalties here. Meanwhile, up near the front, D. Austin leading over Sirah. About 2 seconds. 3 seconds to Brody. 1.5 to Dewey. And Duck is right there on Dewey's rear. Clutch and SFDPB back there battling it out. I can only imagine if it's still glitching, which it most likely is, because Clutch's internet is really troublesome. I can only imagine Craig is screaming at this point. If they keep ending up together. He messed it up there. Yeah. Close, but not quite close enough there. Duck tucks back out. Oh no! SFDPB's around in the S's, hard into the wall. He's going to lose his wing there. Don't use first gear in the sand, man. Actually, I don't think he's in first gear. I hope he's not. Oh, he might be. I don't know if it's glitched or not. No wonder he's having trouble getting on the throttle there. Gets out of the way of AJ. Clutch going into the pits. Meanwhile, the three-way battle, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Corbin is caught back up. MG's still right on the rear of Puddle. Or wait, did Puddle get by MG? I can't remember how that was. Actually, yeah, it was MG in 6th, so these guys have flipped a little bit. MG on the medium tires, though. Different strategy. He can run a little bit longer than these guys, and a little bit harder as well in this stint. Or at least later in this stint. Whoa, shit! Corbin into the wall. He's out. He's out hard. Same place as Tip. I forget what that... I honestly don't know the names of these. That's a full course caution there, guys. 3-second time penalty to AJ. Oh my gosh, under the safety car. Gotta be kicking himself. I'm sure Corbin is kicking himself. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Sirah. I don't even know how you do that. He'll serve it on the pit stop though. Well, that's too bad. Corbin really he was having a good battle, 3-way battle with MG and Puddle. Still can't get a finish for Corbin. I'm sure he'll be back though. I think he's got the F1 bug. All these guys electing to pit except MG. I'm not sure how long he'll go, but he did start on those mediums. Tony stayed out. He's been on mediums all the time. Dewey and Brody put hards. I'm not sure that they'll be able to be fast enough on the hards. They're yeah. There will probably be another safety car. Now I am surprised that it did not serve Sirah's 5-second penalty. He got a penalty for speeding on pit road, which, yeah, oh, that's right, we can't force it, we just allow it. What it? Well, the thing is, the main league, I think we were thinking about possibly turning it off for next season, but just in the main division. I'm not. That's not associated with Midfield Runners Cup though. So, yeah. I'm not used to it. I've never done it. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna message Sirah. What happened? Did you make contact with somebody, or did they make contact with you? Well, you've got time to catch up still, though, at least. So, MG in first and Tony in sixth. Neither one have stopped. They're both on mediums. Oh, I'm sure it was an accident. Oh shit. Oh, why is AJ AI? Why is AJ AI? Ay. It should be. They haven't said. Did it say it? I know what it's like behind it, especially in on a restart when everybody's closer together. It really has issues. Ooh, MG stacking them up, man. He really waited a long time. The top three are right on each other. Oh, Sirah pushing it early, but backs off there. Really? And there it is. D. Austin takes the lead. MG on the slightly older tire. Sirah! Wow! Sirah went for the pass around the outside in turn 1. He stuck it. My girlfriend. Yeah, he stuck it. That was ballsy, Sirah. Ballsy. I think he wants the lead too. Probably not really, but for you he is, yeah. Whoa, MG had a quick save there. Had a little twitch. Twitch of the witch, and he's going to lose that position. I bet you. Maybe not. Brody is on hard tires, and they're cold. Yeah, Tony on the old mediums. This is the same lap. The start of this lap. MG up near the front, also on old mediums. Had a real big twitch. Okay, well, Duck is finally by clutch, we think. He can work on puddle now. Half the field, more than half the field have penalties of who's left, that is. Duck is closing that gap on puddle for 6th in his bid to try and get back up near the front. Clutch with a 3-second time penalty, and then there were 3. Brody, Puddle, and Duck. What are the odds the points leaders are 2 of the 3 that don't have any penalties? You know, it's pretty awesome that that you guys have run 13 races. And between you and Brody, 1st and 2nd in the points, you only have 2 wins out of 13. That's how consistent you guys are. I love it, because I get tired of, no offense to my ex-teammate Vols, but man, I get tired of seeing the same person win all the time. And well, I mean, he doesn't win every race, obviously, but the majority of them. Oh no, Dewey from 5th or 6th. Yeah, I see him there on the old pit straight. Get a look of his car. There it is. Yeah, he's up against the wall there. Full safety, another one. Man, I wish we could skip these safeties. That's a feature that should be in the new game, man. It's like, you know, a menu should come up. The AI should be driving right now, and a menu comes up asking everybody if they want to pit with a countdown of like 35 seconds. You set up what you want to pit, just like the old NASCAR. It's like the one thing that the NASCAR games do right. It allows you to quickly keep things moving for these multiplayer races. Because we spend half our damn time driving under safety car. I mean, we don't spend half the laps driving under safety, but a safety car lap takes 3 times as long as a regular lap. Alright, let's see. Sirah was able to serve his penalty, and yeah, it'll get you. I've been flirting with it. I was close last week in Midfield Runners Cup main division race. It's just too easy to actually put it into a wall here, though, and be out. So Sirah dropped to 8th, but he was able to shake that 5-second penalty, so he's clean. That's 4 of you now. Brody in 2nd, Puddle in 3rd, Duck in 4th, and Sirah in 8th with no penalties. Let's take a look. Everyone else is 3 seconds to Austin, SFDPB, AJ Mackey, MG, Clutch, and Tony. Nobody with multiples yet, which is actually pretty good. Everybody's behaved themselves lately, I guess. Well, maybe. Sirah, you know, Sirah's going to be feeling the same way behind you because he just put new mediums on too. AJ, it would probably behoove AJ to pit. He's got 9 laps on his mediums, and that's right around the time that they start to get a little hot, slippery. And he's still got the opportunity. Wait, what just happened? Thought I was on AJ. The fun. Dewey's... Oh. Oh, is that what's going on up here? Come on, guys. Not under the safety. You don't do this. Yeah. You sure that AJ didn't, or Craig didn't, like, go off track or something, or? See, I think it moved him. Cause I was like, I'm confused, dude. I'll have to go back and watch the footage on that. He's on 10-lap old mediums. Dewey. Or Mackey, AJ Mackey. I know. He's got by far the oldest. The guys ahead of you, Duck, you guys are all pretty comparable. You're only 1 tire newer than theirs. At least that's what's showing. 5 for Diaz on mediums, 5 for Brody on hards, 5 for Puddle on mediums, and 4 for you on mediums. Oh, I see. So I think AJ might have actually passed Craig. I just don't know whether it was like legit or not. Because if Craig went off track, I don't know. Definitely gonna go green this time. So I can't imagine it won't. D. Austin with a really good getaway. Big separation back to Brody. Big separation back to Puddle. Duck has got AJ right on his rear, but older tires. I don't think you'll have to be worried about him too long, Duck. Up front in the top 4, Duck, you're the closest. And I've got SFDPB and Sirah back in 6th and 7th. I think Sirah's going to get by. Well, no, maybe not. He tucked back in here. SFDPB goes wide. Sirah's going to take that as his cue to the inside here. Craig let him go easily. And MG gets by Craig back there as well, and that's going to be Clutch and Craig battling it out yet again. Who's the yellow for? I think Craig went off. Craig is FFDPB for those at home. AJ thinks about a move. He goes for it. Duck left way too much space there. Oh, they touched a little bit. AJ backed off after the contact, and as well he should. Duck is on fresh. Oh no! AJ hard into Sirah. I don't know. I think he jumped the inside curb, and that threw him. Sirah is really lucky to get away from that. That's a hard hit. Sirah's on fresher. He just pitted for these mediums. Second time penalty to AJ. That'll be his second. 3 seconds to Sirah. It's just you, Puddle, and Brody ahead of him now with no penalties. If things were to finish the way they are now, Brody'd come ahead. Oh, Duck with a 3-second penalty, and he's got Sirah on the outside now to deal with. Good racing here between those guys. Multiple corners side by side. That's how you do it. Good racing, good racing. Too bad Duck with the penalty. And we lost AJ. On those tires, man. He should have pitted. Drive-through penalty. Speeding under the safety car for Brody. That could shake things up for the championship. Because as they run right now, Brody would be gaining 8 more points on Duck, going from 7 to 15 point lead with 2 races after this. But now Brody's going to have to serve that drive-through. The question is, does Duck duck in and put his softs on now, or what? Because he's got to serve a 5-second penalty. Yeah. I think you probably should. I mean, you're going to have to go probably 9 or 10 clean, like, full speed laps. It'll probably be 10, because I think you guys will go next time by. Oh yeah, I know you can do it, no problem. But it is difficult here. This is one of those places where it's like you gotta. It's really easy to mess up. D. Austin pits. Yeah, that was a little glitchy. D. Austin pits, Puddle pits, MG pits, and Clutch pits. Brody is committed to staying out on those hards. He kind of needs to be now because he's gonna have to pit and serve the drive-through penalty. Yeah. What was that? Did you think you got pinned in? Oh. Yeah. I've got that option turned on for both divisions in the league, dude. It ghosts you if that happens in the pits. Yeah. It won't do it for your teammate, like in our main division. Like, you will double stack with your teammate, but other people can drive through you, so you aren't blocking them in. And Puddle's the only one left running with no penalty. I didn't notice, but Brody... Oh, wait, no. Brody's is the drive-through. Surely that's just showing the drive... Yeah. Which he has to wait till we go green flag for that. Oh. Huh. Nice. I feel you. So D Austin in 4th, on back, all just pitted for softs. SFDPB in 3rd is on 10 lap old hards. Brody in the lead is on 9 lap old hards. We mentioned he's going to have to serve a drive-through penalty after we go back to green flag racing, which will not be this lap, it'll be next lap, which is actually good for all of you guys who pitted onto the softs, because that means it'll only be 9 laps of green flag racing. As this was 10 to go. Well, this is shaping up to be an interesting finish here. You know, considering Brody is going to have to serve a drive-through, and I mean, he obviously can't pit for tires there, I would have pitted this lap. I would have pitted this lap, put on soft tires, and restarted at the back, and immediately probably pitted, so I wouldn't have to fight with anybody, and then I could come out, you know, with clean track and everything after my drive-through and hopefully make up some positions. I'm not sure this is the best strategy. I think he's just planning on finishing on the hards. But I'm not in the pilot seat. Well, it's just a drive-through penalty. Everybody's got 3-second penalties except Puddle. And I believe, well, AJ's out, but I think he had 6. I can see everybody's penalty. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, it's 3 to everybody except Brody. I don't think Brody has an actual time penalty. Just the drive-through, so that will shake. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a good one. SFDPB up there getting some time on screen. Loving it. And the safety will be in this lap. Let's remember they're going to stack it up here, guys. And we are going to go for our, like, third restart off of a full safety. It's the 4th safety car, though, including a VSC. We've got 4 DNFs. Only 9 guys looking for points finishes tonight. Brody's going to bring him down to the line, but Brody has to serve a time penalty, so he's the current leader. But he won't remain in that position for very long. Let's see how he restarts it here. Sirah's on much fresher tires as well. And we are green flag racing here. Lap 19 of 26. Oh, and Clutch goes by in turn 1. See when Sirah's right there, and Puddle is right on SFDPB, and that is it. Puddle is by, and Craig's going to drop a multitude of positions there as Duck tries to get by Clutch. Clutch, Craig, and Craig here. Well, you know, Brody is your target, and he's going to be pitting, so that drive-through, all you got to do is keep it on the damn track, and you're going to be gaining some points in the championship. With 2 races to go, if you're just tuning in, Brody leads the race, but he has a drive-through penalty. Mud Duck in 7th, is 7 points behind him in the championship coming into this race. D. Austin to the outside of Sirah. I don't think Sirah saw it coming, and neither did I. Wasn't looking for it. Brody's going into service penalty. D. Austin's going to take over the lead here. Sirah right on his tail. And MG with another 3-second time penalty brings him to 6. And there it is, Brody. Duck is by Brody. Brody does not have a penalty, though, so if he's able to run some of these guys down, that could be a factor. He comes out over 6 seconds down on Duck, though, and that's liable to grow. It's about 7 seconds, actually. Right on, Tony is right on the rear of Craig. That's SFDPB. MG, Clutch, Duck. These guys all lined up here. SFDPB now with 6 seconds as he and Tony pass off 7th and 8th position back there. We've got a yellow. That is SFDPB. It was around. Brody's going to gain a position already. Duck thinks about it into the S's. Now it's going to end up hurting. Well, maybe not. Clutch kind of went and messed up there too. MG is right on the rear of Puddle here. Close battle here. Six laps to go. Midfield Runners Cup Junior Division, race number 25 in the Junior Division, Season 2, race 14 of 16 as MG pulls to the inside, and he really goes for it there for Puddle, but it was too little too late. That's gonna, oh, and he makes contact, and Puddle and MG both go around. Oh my. And that's dropped Puddle all the way down to 7th, MG down to 5th. Actually, he's going to drop another spot down to 6th. This Tony is going by to his inside right now. That moved Duck up to 4th and Clutch up to 3rd. Wow. The way this race is going, Duck, if this race finished the way it is right now, you would lead the championship by 1 point with 2 races to go. And that's, let's see if Duck is able to pull away and clear Clutch here as he got by for that podium position. Tony also trying to run MG down here, 2 seconds behind. Top 4 only have 3 seconds in penalties. MG has 6, SFDPB has 6, and Tony 3. Puddle and Brody, neither one have a penalty, but they are in 7th and 8th right now, although Puddle would bump up a position. Well, he's flirting with the 3-second gap. Can D. Austin pull out, what would this be, win number 4? Yeah. No, he's just joined the league. This is only his like 6th race, 5th or 6th or something. I'm not sure, but yes, he's definitely. Well, he came in as a reserve driver here at the end of the season for the division, the main division, and he's finished in the top 5 both times. He's finished 3rd and 4th respectively in his 2 races in the main division. So he's definitely good. He won't be here next season, I betcha. I betcha. I mean, we have a draft. I can't say for sure, but I mean, if I finish in the top 10 and he's on the board when it comes my turn, I'm picking him, no doubt. But he won't be there. He's definitely a top prospect. For those unfamiliar, we have a league-wide draft. The main division races teams, and the top 10 finishers from the previous season, so this current season, will pick in a draft their teammate for the next season. And they'll do it from all the drivers that are available in both divisions. So these guys are fighting for seats in the main division as well. For those viewing and wondering, like, stats and stuff, I periodically come out with videos on both divisions in the league every once in a while, catch people up on stats and that kind of thing. We also have a Discord. It's the Race Hub Discord. I'll put a link in the description after this is over. I should have done it before I started the broadcast, but I'll put all that stuff down at the bottom. I'll put a link to Uncle Eddie's seasoning, so you can unleash the smoke dog. That's some good stuff. And yeah, me too. Yeah, and hey, that'd be nice. Yeah, I haven't tried it. That's true. But I'm good friends with the person who's producing that. So we've got that. And what else? Any other league news or anything going on that you can think of, Doc? That's, yeah, heck yeah. It's quieted down. Everybody's a little spread out. Clutch is still within a second and a half of Duck. I think that's the difference in tires. Wait, are there? Wait, there's no difference in tires. What am I talking about? Yeah, you guys are the same. Sirah ahead of you is on 11 lap old mediums. Now we're gonna be coming. We got. we're down to. We're almost at 2 laps to go. The race is pretty settled out now, as long as guys behave themselves, don't go wide or anything, and incur a penalty, because that could shake it up. That could shake it all up. Well, if it ends the way it is right now, Duck will come away with a 4-point lead in the championship over Brody after coming into here with a 7-point deficit. 2 races to go. It couldn't be closer here in Midfield Runners Cup Junior Division. The main division's not as close, but it is really close for the Constructors' Championship. Actually, it's kind of funny because it's a 7-point difference here, right? I think it's a 7-point difference between Mercedes and McLaren and the main division for the Constructors' Championship. One lap to go here at Silverstone, Great Britain, for Midfield Runners Cup Junior Division Season 2, Race 14 of 16. D. Austin starting to gap Sirah by more than 3 seconds. So even if he ends up with another penalty, that is not going to help Sirah out enough at this point. Duck's still in danger. Clutch, well, Clutch is not really in danger, as MG already has 6 seconds. But he's not too much in danger. His puddle's back almost 7 seconds. And if Brody can get inside 3 seconds on Tony, Tony's in danger. Currently, he's flirting with it. We'll come back and check up on that. Back up to the front here. D. Austin started on pole, has led most of the race. Mig with another 3 seconds. That puts Puddle almost there. If Puddle can get inside that 9 seconds, but Puddle is dropping fast, and D. Austin wins it. Sirah 11 is out of fuel out of the last corner, but makes it to the line for second position. Sirah is the all-time points leader in this division. Mud Duck, I think, is third in points all-time in this division. Comes home for a podium finish. Clutch is going to be fourth. MG fifth. Puddle not able to make that 9 seconds to get that position. But Puddle comes home sixth. Tony seventh. Brody bumps up to seventh on time, just ahead of Tony because of penalties, and SFDPB will be the final finisher. He's quite a little ways to go there, but Brody getting the position there at the end, Duck. So instead of a, what did I say, 4-point lead, it'll be a 2-point lead. You should come up. Let me do the math here. You got 15 points. He got 6. So you gained 9. You were down 7. So yeah, 2. Yep. Duck will come away from this leading the championship by 2 points. You pulled even further away on MG, so it really is down to you and Brody. Duck and Brody. Duck with 1 win out of the 14 so far. Brody with 1 win out of the 14 so far. It's my favorite storyline. I love it. Let's see who got driver of the day here. I wasn't even paying attention. And it's Clutch. D. Austin, Sirah 11, and Mud Duck. Good racing, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me for the broadcast, Duck. Congrats to Puddle on being the only one without a penalty. Well, I'm going to add the updated points in a couple of hours. I'll add them in the description to this video. So if you're watching in the future, you can click down at the bottom. You can find those links that I mentioned earlier to our sponsors and our Race Hub Discord. You can add me, BB Nasty, on PSN. Please like, subscribe to this channel. I don't do a lot of live streaming. The guy who normally does this is 562 King on Twitch. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm going to end it here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uncle Eddie's Seasoning, guys. .com. UncleEddie'sSeasoning.com to unleash the smoke dog. I love you all. I hit the wrong button. I'm still here.